Welcome back to the Saboteur. I've just had a look through the strat guide. Had that for as long as I've had the game. Yes, still like my strat guides. We are not too far away from getting this. So, Leadfoot is the time trial. I believe it's Arsenal perks. That's prologue. Okay. Mechanics. Been in the game at level that. Look around the HQ for that. Racing. Leadfoot. You get plenty of practice around the city. In Act 2, you can turn that speed. Leadfoot. Win the time trial that begins near the Western District HQ and get your foot. See Act 2's on your marks, get set for details. So Act 2, Act 1, Act 1, on your marks, get 12, mission 12. Although, from my own experience of doing a couple of things, you might be able to get access to that pretty damn quickly. So, you never know. It says 12 missions in, but I've been able to do a couple of things, such as Father Dennis's missions, La Crochet's missions, long before the game says that I'm able to. So, it may just be a case of you're able to do it nonetheless. And wow, I'm still using my old P11, and, well, the microphone's banjaxed, to put it that way, but occasionally you get the crackling of the microphone trying to connect and it sounds awful. So yeah, we're not that far away from getting that, so hopefully. So we just have to wait and see. But
reckon I ought to check in with Skylar.
Let's get this. Upgrade Skylar. There isn't anyone else on the map, so no.
You're alive? Nothing's getting past you, mate. Where's Skylar?
I cannot tell you that.
Can't or won't?
Miss Sinclair's present whereabouts are classified. So, did you kill the bastard?
No, not yet.
It takes a hard heart and a steady hand to face a man like Dierker. They should have sent a real soldier.
Too bad you were too busy wanking off in church. Tell Bishop this isn't over. Dierker will be taking a dirt nap this time next week. I think it's time I got back to Paris. Veronique is probably worried sick about me.
Alright. So, I've got a mission from Wilcox, which is a pretty big one, I'm not going to lie. It's the first one, so I might as well get this one done. Plus it means I don't have to come all the way out here again to start it off, so that's just a bonus. Let me see what that is. Yeah. Good. Right, so, yeah, Wilcox.
If you're not too busy messing about with these Frenchies, could be I got a real job for you.
What's that? You need help changing Bishop's diapers?
That's just grand. See, somehow Bishop got in his head that you're not just another sheep-headed paddy fuck. Looks like the old man owes me 10 quid.
I'm sure the British won't miss 10 quid, but if His Majesty wants my help, it'll cost him considerably more than that.
That's what he said you'd say.
What's the job?
The Jerrys have taken over an old abbey outside of town. Converted the place into an experimental radar facility.
What the fuck is radar?
Secret business. Bit over your head. Anyway, were it up to me, I'd dial up a squadron of Lancasters and blow that shithole back to medieval times. But the Jerrys are using their nuns as human shields. Our flyboys want nothing to do with it.
So you need a man on the ground to do your dirty work for you.
The old man says you've got a talent for sneaking into places and blowing them up. He seems to think you're our man. I say, why not? You get yourself killed, well, that's just one less paddy fuck to worry about.
Keep grinning, you tosser. I'll be back here to wipe that smile off your face when the job's done.
Right. One thing I'm going to look for. See if the shop has had any upgrading happening. No. And get
Word of the old vehicle.
the silver dart because it's awesome. Stand there. Turn the music off. Just in case when I come back here instead. So, because I got a sneaking suspicion that Wilcox will remain in the church. I've got to go to the left, but you're sending me to the right first. Oh, good God, that's, oh, blimey. Yeah, there are so many different ways that they could have done a fast travel system in this game. So many different ways. Order a vehicle to come over so you can get in the back and go through the checkpoints. What else? Get in the back of the truck to get through checkpoints or fast travel to different places. They literally could have done an underground railroad in this game. In the sense of the actual underground railroad, not a metro station. But no.
Pit stop when you need one.
So, yeah. Would have been interesting too, but I can understand why they haven't, because essentially it's like most games of its time, aside from the obvious ones, it's a GTA clone with a couple of differences. It's basically like Watch Dogs, the GTA clone in all but name, because you've got a couple of different differences added into the mix. In this game, you've got the colour changing because it's set during World War II. You've got the inspiration meter that you do, and you blow a lot of stuff up. is so much to do. Even at the best of times, the amount of driving you have to do in this game is actually quite stunning. Second while I just do something. So, right. Leave that alone, but I could do with the dude. Because he's a quick way to get a uniform. Right. Stats. Now, the funny thing that they've done, you've got all of the individual bits to do. I should have done it through Legio Paternoster as well. They actually give you a load of things to blow up during the missions that are actually needed. So 3 radar stations, 5 radio control, and 6 radio towers. So there's a couple of things that need to go. That's from there, so we shall see. I don't believe that is, no, that's not part of the mission structure, so we're going to leave that alone.
Veuillez signaler tout comportement suspect au bureau politique le plus proche.
Okay, in which case we're going to go over here first. And do that. One of the radar stations. Okay. Even better. That's inside. Outside. Stuff like the search tower we can leave. Need to go down here to these. Oh, you would. Oh, you. Oh.
Destined to lead the world into the future.
Have a look and see what else we got. Okay, radar station 1 and 5 radio controls. Which all look like they're inside. Apart from that one radar station that's obviously not. And it's going to be an arse to get. We'll try. Gotcha! Ha ha ha! There we go. Oh, it's a bloody general, that's why. Fudge. Hold still. Right. Now back over here.
Payback's a bitch!
I can't get that without getting that, so I'm going to have a couple of things from Lorraine. Ah, oh, you son of a... Let's have a look. Yeah.
versteckt sich hier irgendwo. Ich weiß es.
Been looking forward to pounding fascists all day. Er ist in der Nähe. Wir finden ihn.
Right. Didn't realise there was a gunner there. No.
Er kann sich nicht verstecken.
Unsere tapferen Soldaten haben in Nordafrika einen wichtigen Sieg errungen. Das Ende dieses Krieges ist damit vom Greifel nah.
Did not like that. Seemed like the easiest way to get rid of everyone.
Better keep in line. These lads are on the watch.
Yeah, it worked. Out the way. Alright, so there's a bit more stuff to do over here when you get to do the Lorraine missions.
I think it's time I got back to Paris. Veronique is probably worried sick about me.
It's just a shame that I've actually got one of the supply drops from over here, but at least I know that, so... There's that. I told you Wilcox would be there. I suspect a very quick way of getting it done is to load the autosave function and straight into the mission, which will be set us up the bomb. Or better living through chemistry.
I think it's time I got back to Paris.
Oh, it's not. Oh, seriously?
Sean! Where have you been?
At the beach.
Is that seaweed on your collar?
I got a bit homesick. Started swimming back to Ireland. Till I remembered something I had to tell you.
What was that?
You're a bold lass, Veronique. Bollocks like brass boulders you have. And you're old enough to know your mind. I won't say otherwise.
Is that your idea of an apology?
If it'll do.
Well, pleasure indeed, ma petite. I have been saving this bottle for very special occasion. Sean, I did not know you were back.
Aye. Just in time for happy hour. Or did you have another rare pleasure in mind?
I am afraid we are short on glasses.
I'll go dig one up.
Eek. Right. So at least we've got that out of the way. All of that. Right, let's have a look. I've got to drive all the way out. Fudge. All right. Right, so that'll be that for that, and I will catch you next time continuing on Act 2. Let's have a look at, where is Act 2? Act 4. Luke gives us, oh, the big gun. Yeah, we do not want to do that one yet. Kind of need to go back to Wilcox, because that's gonna. I have always enjoyed Better Dying Through Chemistry. It's one of the funnest missions this game has got, because we go all the way from there to all the way down there. It's the furthest you're ever going to have to drive in the game, just to take out the chemical weapons factory down here, which will free up that entire segment and pretty much give you Area 1 back in all but name. So yeah, that's what I'll do, and hopefully it won't be too far to drive. So yeah, see you in a sec.